Fala galera, aqui quem fala é Diamante Negro e hoje eu vou apresentar um canal pra vocês. E galera, desculpa o barulho no fundo porque está chovendo muito aqui. E hoje eu vou apresentar um canal pra vocês de desenho, pra o que se inscrever no meu canal e tiver curiosidade de desenhar. Beleza galera, eu vou mostrar um vídeo pra vocês. E curta o vídeo, inscreve no canal, deixa o like e vou mostrar esse vídeo pra vocês. E é um vídeo de desenhar, vambora.
Basta o Valdo estalar os dedos que a mágica acontece. Mas depois que conheceu a Cacau Show, ele só quer lamber.
Hey everyone, welcome to the club tonight. Let's get started just above the center of our page with the eye. So I'm going to move over to the left side and draw the upper eyelid.
Sim, galera, o canal está em inglês porque eu não pude achar um canal de português, mas sim, logo eu vou trazer um canal de português para desenhos. E eu posso fazer diversas coisas com esse canal. Sim, e eu vou fazer o que os inscritos mandaram. Então, deixa o like e fale o que vocês querem no vídeo.
Curve around towards the bottom. And we'll tuck it in underneath the eyelid. Let's do the same thing on the right. On the left side of each eye, we're going to draw a small circle for a highlight. So starting on the left side, just up against the eyelid. Around. And we do the same thing on the right side, just up against the top of the eyelid. Now in the center of the eye, I'm going to draw a smaller circle tucked in behind the highlight for the pupil. So let's start on the side here. Work our way around. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now let's color the pupils in black. From the inside of the eyelid, I want to curve up and in for a little frown line. So starting on the left, we're going to curve up and then in. Do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to draw the eyebrows on top of the eyelid. So starting on the left, we're going to step up, we're going to curve across and then down towards the inside corner of the eye. We're going to do the same thing on the right. Now from the end, I want to draw a short angle line coming in and up. And then from here, we're just going to curve down in towards the frown line. Let's go ahead and color the eyebrows in black. Now we're going to add a little wrinkle in between the frown line. So on the left side, we're going to leave a little gap, curve up, and then back down. Now on the inside of the eye, on the left side, I'm going to curve in and then down for the nose bridge. Now let's go ahead and draw on the outside perimeter of the mask. So we're going to start just above the left corner of the eyebrow. We're going to curve down in the middle. And we'll pull that back up on the right side. Now we're going to curve out and then down just beside each eye. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve coming down towards the chin. So let's start on the left side, curve down towards the center, and we're going to make our way back up towards the right. Now we're going to draw the mask covering the face. So on the left side, just out here, we're going to curve up in towards the middle, towards a point, and we're going to curve down towards the right. Now let's draw the side edge of the mask. So on the side here, we curve down and then in. From these 2 top points, I want to go up and curve it in towards the top of the head. So let's start on the side. Start by going straight up, and then we'll curve that in. Do the same thing on the right, going up, and then we'll start to curve that in to the same height. Let's connect those 2 points with a curve going up in the middle. Now from the top corners, we're going to curve out and then down towards the side of the head. And then we'll bring this this in underneath the chin. So let's start on the left side. We'll curve down and then just tuck this in underneath the chin on the left side. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now that we got the head, let's work our way down the body. I'm going to start with a large scarf first. We're going to start with the fold. Starting on the left side, underneath the chin, we're going to curve down and then in. We'll go to the right side and curve in the opposite direction, curving inwards. Let's add that fold. From that same point, I'm going to curve out and then back down. Now we're going to curve this down and then in towards the center point. From here, we're going to tuck the body in underneath the scarf. So on the left side, we're going to step in, curve down and out towards the left hip. And do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to add the top of the belt. So from here, we're going to step up. On the left side, we're going to curve down and then back up on the right side. In the center, we're going to add a little rectangle for the knot. From the left side, we're going to draw a short straight line coming down on both sides. And we'll close it off with a straight line. Now we're going to draw the ends of the belt. From the bottom left corner, curve out and then down. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now from the top corner, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to curve out and then down. And then we'll close off the bottom with a straight line. Now let's go back up to the hip and draw the lower part of the belt. From the left side, we're just going to curve down in behind the belt on both sides. Let's add a strap that goes across the body. Starting from the top of the shoulder here, we're going to curve down and across towards the right side. I'm going to take that same curve and just duplicate it right above. So we're going to start at the bottom of the scarf, curve down and over towards the right. From the bottom of the hip, I want to draw two angled lines coming down and out. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with a curve going in behind the ends of the belt. So curving down and towards the middle, then back up over on the right side. Now we're going to step down in the middle here, draw a curve from left to right, going up and then down. On the left side, curve coming out and then down. Do the same thing on the right. Round out the bottom of the pant. So from the inside, we'll curve down and then go up towards the left. Do the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to pull this up underneath the shirt. So I'm going to create a little overlap, curving up and then in. Now we're going to draw in the lower part of the metal leg. From this point of the pant, we're going to step out, draw a short angled line coming out. From here, I want to curve in and then down. Let's do the same thing on the right. So from the corner, we're going to step in, draw a short angled line. We're going to round this out and pull that down towards the bottom. Now on the outside of the leg, we're going to step in from the outside of the pant, curve out, and then down towards the same height. Do the same thing on the right. So stepping in, coming down to the same height. Now I want to overlap these two lines with the edge of the boot. Stepping out, curve down, and back up. Do that on both sides. Now I'm going to wrap the boot around the leg. From this point, I'm just going to round it out, pull it in. Do the same thing on the inside of the leg. Now from the inside edge of the boot cuff, we curve in and then down towards the heel. Let's round out the bottom of the foot. So from the heel, we'll curve down, then back up. We're going to round out the front of the shoe. From here, I want to curve up, just underneath the boot cuff, and come down. We're sort of aiming towards the heel. Now from the edge of the boot cuff, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down on top of the foot. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving up, coming down, aiming towards the heel. Now from the outer edge, we're just going to draw a straight line coming down. Let's add a little bit of detail to the shoe. So we take this curve and just duplicate it right up above to create a sole. And then we're going to add a toe cap. At the top of the foot, curve in and then down. Now let's add a little bit of detail to the metal leg. About halfway down the leg, I'm going to draw a curve coming in, and we'll go straight up underneath the pant. Do the same on the right. We're going to cross and go straight up. We're going to add the cable on the inside of the leg, starting from the inside on the left, curve around, and we'll pull that in behind the shoe. Now I just want to trace this out on the outside. So we step up and curve this around. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Stepping up, curving around, step up and just trace that on the outside. Now let's move up towards the left side and draw on the arm. So I'm going to have him holding a sword. So we're going to start on the side of the body right here, curve out, and then down. From here I want to round out the palm, this side here. So from here I'm going to curve around and then back out. I want to point the thumb coming down at an angle. So we curve down towards the tip of the thumb, and then we're just going to pull that back. From here, I want to curve out. Now this is going to come up towards the side of the arm. So we're going to curve around and pull that up to right about there. Now on the inside of the hand, I want to add 3 fingers. So 3 ovals stacked beside each other, starting right in here. Draw 1 oval. We're going to move over and just push this up against the first finger. And then we'll draw 1 more right beside it. Now from here I want to draw the handle in behind the fingers. So starting on the last finger, I'm just going to draw a triangle line going up. We're going to step in and draw that same line. Now let's cap off the end with a curve. Now I'm going to continue these 2 lines coming down past these fingers. So starting on the inside, come out, about the same length as the thumb. I'm just going to overlap the thumb and these 2 lines with the hilt. I'm going to step out, draw an angled line coming down and in. We're going to draw that twice. Stepping down, come across. Now we'll cap off the ends with a straight line. Now let's draw on the blade. From the center of the hilt, we're going to go up, draw a straight line coming out towards the tip of the sword. From here, we're going to go straight across. Now we're going to pull that back in towards the hilt with a straight line. Now right up here, I want to overlap the shoulder armor. So from this point, I'm going to step up and out, curve down, and pull that in towards the inside of the arm. I want to take that curve and just duplicate it up here. So starting on the side of the body, we'll curve up and out. I'm going to connect those 2 points with a curve, going out and then back in. Take the top corner, curve it in behind the scarf. Now I'm going to split the shoulder armor in half. Starting from the outside, we're just going to curve down and then in. Now let's add a few hinges along this line. Starting from the outside, just above the line, curve around, and then back in. We step up, curve around, almost like drawing a C. We'll step down again, draw that 1 more time. Let's add some wraps around the lower part of the arm. Starting just above the thumb, curve down, and back up, step up, draw that again. We'll draw 1 more going across. So from the inside, we'll curve up and then out. We'll step up, just follow that same curve coming back in. Now let's move over to the right side and draw on this arm. So we're going to line up the inside edge of the arm, curving down and then out. I'm going to round out the thumb with a small half circle. Now at the end of the thumb, I'll draw a bracket. At the bottom of the thumb, we're going to swirl around the bracket and then go up. We're going to step down, curve around the second finger. Now the third finger is going to go around, and then we're going to pull this up underneath the scarf. Up here we're going to add the sleeve. So right where the arm meets the body, we're going to curve out and up. We're going to add a band right here, stepping down, follow that same curve. We do that twice, stepping down, curving up and out. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's a ninja from Fortnite. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson.
E aí galera, quem gostou deixa um like, se inscreva no meu canal, se inscreva no canal dele e falou galera!